All right. We're going to see. I know there's a bit of a delay, but let's do this. Let's post the link. See if anyone would like to join. Scrog, what up, man? How you doing? Went to the dentist today. My mouth is hurting. So I'll say, there's a lot of new news just today. TJ, what up, man? But yeah, there's new news. I've been complaining about my laptop. I got a new laptop, so I used said laptop to edit and use the it's crud. Oh, so funny. It's so funny. I do. I was kind of honestly just thinking about that not so long ago. Like, I sure could go for a good glass. Lou, what up, man? He says, Dash. Glenn, he says, what's happening, Dash? What's up with you, Glenn? How you doing this evening? Look, if you are so inclined and are able to join us, feel free to join us. I guess we're not going to hear from Quentin tonight. He didn't come on to tell me I was going to be late, and I was not. Shout out to those of you guys who are rewatching this tomorrow or the next day. Lou earlier than Dash. What are you talking about? I'm right here, dude. Lou said, "What up, buddy? Job went good. Ended up staying at the barbecue. There was people I know there. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Quentin is here. So I guess when Brian gets here, we'll tell him the good news. I got a new laptop, so it's fine. My camera looks actually pretty decent. It's got like a different I'll say view, but I mean it's zoomed in a little bit more than I'm used to. I feel like I wonder if I could change that. Glenn said he's doing good. That's what's up. Glad to hear it. Not a MacBook. Don't you know who I am? I would never. I would never. And how would you be able to tell if it was a MacBook? Is the picture quality a little better? So one thing I would say there were some trade-offs. The camera on the webcam here is only 720p, which I feel like it looks grainy. It looks grainy to me, but it might look better for you guys. Maybe on the replay. Hold on, let's see. Let's open up the live stream via YouTube and see what it looks like. No, it still looks like let's say hot garbage. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Quentin says the camera for starters. I agree, man. Listen, there were some trade-offs that had to be made. I mean, I have a terabyte hard drive, 32 gigs of RAM, a Intel Ultra 9, GeForce RTX 5070, I think it is. So, I mean, there were some things. Hey, why is this so? This file is huge. 10, 47 eggs. What in the world? Okay, video type this one. 50 eggs. What up, Bumpy? How you doing this evening, man? No settings to change low for today's money. I agree. Everything else makes sense spec wise. That was like the one thing. I was like, what the hell? I mean, it literally 720p camera. I'm like, what? Yeah, trust me. I felt the same exact way. I'm like, why? Why? It's a MSI laptop, so I got it from Costco of all places. It was on sale. I was disappointed last week. Why, Bumpy? What happened? What did I do, man? Did I not shout you out enough? Did I not give you enough challenge points? I don't say questions. Challenge points like 1 hour checking in, 3 hours checking in, 4 hours checking in. What did I do? What did I do, Bumpy? I heard from Jimmy. Jimmy told me that he wasn't going to be able to make it tonight. He has work. Yeah. Okay. That was Angela and Susie that were talking about birthdays. And I mean, I don't know if you know what happens. By the time we were starting talking about birthdays, I was away from it. But this is about toast with Jimmy, and he ain't even here. Nope. Well, I mean, you act like you're gonna drink that whole bottle between now and next week. This I'm gonna say don't front because you're not. But my bad, Bumpy. Listen, I can't remember everything, especially after I've been drinking. I have not had anything to drink yet today, and I am feeling it. Well, technically, I have, but we went to my wife, taste lesson number 3, and I went to Yard House in Arundel Mills, and we went to the happy hour, and I got a beer stein. Yeah, so I am excited about the beer stein. It was one of those deals where half yard, so I guess 30 ounces or so of my bad, Bumpy, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rolling Smoke said, "What's up?" So let me go downstairs. You popping this thing. All this money. We will toast your new 720p. That's the 720p webcam. Okay, I seriously, I'm like, man, I need to get another webcam. So it won't be for long, hopefully. But I'm like, I just spent on the laptop. I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of other money on other stuff. So we're gonna see. I did download DaVinci, and I used DaVinci today to edit the video for tomorrow. And I got some learning to do. Like, it is a steep learning curve for sure. Definitely a steep learning curve. Oh, I don't even know how to. I'm thinking about purchasing a new cooker. Meadow Creek, maybe. Nice. Which one you gonna get, Bumpy? You gonna get like one of those chicken cookers or a pig cooker or a smoker? Which one you gonna get? Should we go out to Meadow Creek's website? Meadow Creek Barbecue Supply. Mm. You gonna get a Bumpy, you're killing me here. Waiting for your response. You don't know, pull a trigger. What up, B?
What up?
What you doing this evening?
Just hanging out, man.
Yeah, awesome. So B, the last couple weeks you've been talking about computers and tech and yada yada, blah blah blah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to do a restart on my computer.
All right. Well, I mean, you could just sit there like that. We ain't got to see your ugly face. We can just talk to you.
Well, you got to be able to see when I'm flipping you off.
Yes. Oh, all right. Hello. Oh, everyone on the live stream, Taste Tester number 2 said hello to everyone. He is
What
on the
up?
phone. He's on the phone with Taste Tester number 3 and my wife. So he said hello. I see what you did there, Bumpy. Grumpus uses a Logitech web camera and swears by them. Typical PC restart. Hey, you know what, Quentin? Amazon. Oh, let's do LOG Logitech webcam. Golly, $40. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, is it 4K? So here's part of the problem. Also, even with if I were to get a 1080p camera, StreamYard only supports 720. All right, hold on one second, guys. Baby, tell number 2. Quentin says hello, my wing eating homie, and then Bumpy said, "What up, number 2, PPO3." No, number 2, PPO3. Yeah, it was under $50. So there's 2 Logitech. One, this joint's $40. I could get it tomorrow. There's another one. Oh no, this is 100, 180 bucks. Oh, this one 40 for this is 4K. $45. All right. All right. Stop looking for web cameras. Yes, I got a new laptop. I went with a this is a actually I could show you guys. It was from Costco. Actually, it is. Hold on one second, guys. I will show you. This is the laptop. This is the one. StreamYard. Let's present. Share screen. This one. Allow. All right. So this is the laptop I ended up getting. 18-inch display, 32 gigs of RAM, a terabyte solid state drive, GeForce RTX 5070. I mean, like I said, the only real bad thing, one, it's not true 4K, so I was bummed about that. And 2, It, let's see, can I specs? It came with a 720p web camera, but everything else is pretty spot on. It yeah, web camera resolution 720p. Everything else is pretty spot on and decent. Uh, it was, I mean, it checked all of the boxes. Like I even was doing research via ChatGPT. I'm like, compare this laptop with that laptop. Compare this laptop with that laptop, and I would say almost all of it was like, that's the one. That one was better. Michael Green says, "Am I at a ball game?" No. Baltimore has some 1080p cameras posted for less than $40, and you can probably talk them down. Oh, thanks, man. Ah, that is crazy. Facebook Marketplace though. George, what up, man? How you doing this evening? Oh boy, welcome back, B.
I'm back. I still got a weird echo in my audio. Gotta love computers.
Yes, indeed. George, so what's happening, peeps? How you doing this evening? Blind man, what up, Dave? How you doing this evening? Hopefully all is well. Bumpy says, okay, Smiley, I'm gonna look 2026. I'm gonna step my content game up. Got some ideas. That's what's up, man. Ooh, over here. I was up last night until 1 o'clock in the morning messing with this laptop.
So, you got a new laptop?
Yeah, I guess you didn't see I got an MSI laptop from Costco. Of all places,
Nice.
I found kind of like the best visit. Who? Oh my gosh! Taste Tester number 3 is showing Taste Tester number 2 around via, I guess, FaceTime.
Yeah, nice.
He's doing a virtual visit home. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, like out of like I even went through my company's website or my company's employee purchase type program to HP's website and was looking at different laptops and different specs there, and I'm like, I couldn't get one for under $2,000 basically.
Yeah.
Before it was all said and done. Oh, thanks, Bumpy. Said, "Oh, dope video of your weekend. Appreciate that, man. I know it's not for everybody, but I wanted to just kind of document that I did something different than just cook. Um, I know it was an hour long, and I mean, it could have been longer because I had an hour's worth of footage. Now, here's the thing: do you want to see all of the footage from the drag racing? Like all of the footage from the drag race? Because I was there from like 11 a.m. until 3-ish. And I have an hour's worth of clips that I took. So if you want to see more, I'm not, and I would just post it like unlisted. Yeah.
Was that Volkswagen? Was that a Rabbit or an Omni?
It was a Rabbit.
It was a Rabbit.
The Omnis are Chevy. Yeah, there was an Omni as well. The Omni was a Chevy.
I don't know. It was a silver one, and man, that thing got on it.
It was a silver. I think it might have been like a teal blue, like
blue
teal,
or
yeah, like
something.
a sky blue. Yeah, but
that thing.
Oh yeah, he was moving for sure.
He was hitting 13. So,
well, I mean, for it to be an old car with a newer, I don't say newish engine, it probably is pretty sketchy to drive. Who in Firefox was the bot?
Firefox.
Oh, was the bot?
I think he's talking about last week. Maybe.
When the Firefox was the bot? Oh, I don't. Oh. So last week, there was somebody who just didn't want his face to be seen. We went to the Croc store this evening, and my wife has a new croc.
Sweet.
Shoot. Stuff. I don't know. I put my glasses and my ring and my watch on my laptop, and I lifted it up. So there you go. You can see it. Yeah. I'm not tall enough. There you go. She got a croc bag.
Nice.
Yeah. I have a. She said it's gonna be great on vacation. I have a friend that works at Crocs. So he's like, "Come on through, get what you want. take this discount." I said, "All right."
Twist
So
my
I'm
arm,
gonna read
right?
about. Yeah, right. Well, my daughter, I don't say oddly enough. So my daughter said, "Hey, I need a new pair of Crocs." She said, "Honestly, mommy shrunk them." So my wife must have put the Crocs. Were they sitting on the deck? Sydney got them dirty. I washed them and set them outside to dry, and so, then they shrunk in the sun because she left them out there. So my daughter got them dirty. My wife washed them and put them on the deck, and they sat out in the sun for too long, and they shrunk. That was the story I got. But the person last week, he seemed to not want to be on camera. The audio was skippy. All right.
No, you're fine on my end.
All right. Sean, what up? What up? How you doing this evening? Like, is it creamy Skippy? Is it crunchy Skippy? Is it like the Skippy with the grape jelly? Because it has to be grape jelly. It cannot be strawberry jelly.
Raspberry.
What kind of Skippy? Nah,
raspberry.
Grape, man. Grape. I need to get up in a moment and get something for my pain, the pain in my jaw.
You getting a fight or what?
There is a person. I went to the dentist today.
That'll explain it.
Yeah, I had a crown that broke a few weeks ago. I was able to get to the dentist. Yeah, Clippy. I was able to get to the dentist a few weeks ago, and he put a temporary filling. So he brought me back today, and every time yeah, that's fine. Open Firefox every time. So he put in a new post and measured for a new crown and all that other stuff today. But I mean, my jaws, even though there was no nerves in the tooth, he had to do some excavation around the gums and yada yada. So luckily that doesn't hurt. But my God, where he stuck me with the needle, that hurts. Like that's where I'm feeling pain right now.
Right.
Oh yeah. So fun times. Anyway, B, what you been up to, man? We cooking anything lately?
Let's see. I made over the top chili this past weekend.
Okay, all right.
And
how was that?
Oh, it turned out good. I actually I had some au jus left over from the brisket that I made a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So I threw that in there, and that kind of flavored up the instead of putting broth, I put the jus in there.
All right.
And it turned out good. I wish I had some leftover there's no such thing as leftover brisket in my house, but throw that in there with it. But no, it was really good. Really good.
Sean said he had a root canal last week and got a temporary crown yesterday. He said, "So I feel you." You know what I used to do when I used to be like, "Oh, I feel you." I'd reach out and touch the person, and be like, "I feel you. I feel you."
So for the seasoning though, I used the Suckle Busters.
Okay.
That was really good. I'm sorry, it was I have both the Suckle Busters and the Meat Church. This was Meat Church. It's the family favorite. I tend to lean towards the Suckle Busters, the regular one, but
I haven't used Meat Church in years. Actually, shoot, it's been probably 5 years, if not longer. No, it's been 5 years. When did I travel to Austin? No, that was 2019. So almost 6 years. Ever since I met Uncle Steve. Grumpus, how you doing this evening, Grumpus? Grumpus, you'll be happy to know that tomorrow's video was edited on a new laptop in DaVinci Resolve. I gotta figure out the rendering settings because the file that I rendered is like 50 gigs. It's 42 gigs. That is the second and smaller file that I rendered today. The first file that I rendered was 200 and some change. It was like 250 something gigs, and I was like, whoa. So I need to figure out what settings I need to, check and to dumb down, to scale down the size. Sean said I used Meat Church on my first pellet cook. It was decent. One of the things that I find, Sean, you might be able to back me up on this, is some of the times the off-the-shelf seasonings, to me, don't have enough salt in them. And I'm not like the person that puts stupid amounts of salt on things. I just know that most of those general seasonings have to kind of play it
safe.
cautiously. Yeah. So that is, I won't say the only, not even gripe. The only thing that I usually do is add a little salt. So, Grumpus says I'm on dial-up tonight. No. I guess everyone is having issues with the Wi-Fi.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching.
probably because you are watching via what's it called?
YouTube.
StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm watching on StreamYard, so
let's try that. Let's see if that helps. Audio is a bit skippy, says Grumpus. So I had my phone connected to this laptop, so maybe that is causing a little bit of a problem. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking on YouTube. Hold on, let me see if I can hear it. All right, I'm gonna just talk for a moment so I can hear the audio. All right, I think that hopefully seems to have gotten rid of it.
Was it just Dash, or was my audio also skipping?
It seems like both of them. All right. Well, I don't know what to. I'm using the same microphone that I usually use with. See, I don't know. Again, I didn't have a opportunity to really check the settings here. Let's see. Let's go into settings. Let's do audio. Phone. Reduce my background noise. Echo cancellation. Automatically adjust. Camera. HD webcam. Holy cow. All right. Ooh, look at that. I changed the settings to 720. Ah, that looks so much better. Goodness gracious. It's like night and day. Man, oh man. There's a potato to like a nice potato. All right. Well, I feel a little better after changing these settings. Again, I probably should have looked into that. Let's see. Resolution. Boom, boom, boom. Show resolution badge on stage.
Grumpus said, hot dang, you got it.
Yeah. All right. So I think it was the connection from my phone. So, there's a way or thing to set up like text messages. I can get my notifications and everything like that on my phone. So as soon as I get close enough to my laptop and turn my phone on, it connects automatically. I guess it's probably wirelessly. So that probably was causing a little bit of trouble. I haven't had the need to hardwire my laptop because I'm sitting directly vertically underneath of my router. So I'm getting a decent, 5G signal. So I haven't had a problem. You don't sound your normal angelic self. TJ said it's still happening. Sean said he added some boners for heated seasoning as a base, but I burned the hell out of it, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. Lost track of time while editing. bruh, I was doing that today. I definitely, and I set timers for myself. The timer went off, and I was like, no, let me just get this last clip. Let me figure out this last little thing. And I mean, when I was telling my wife, I said I probably took half a dozen trips out to YouTube. How do you do this? I can't get my. How do I change this transition? The default transition length to half a second versus a second. How do I change this? Yeah. How do I do adding text to the video? Oh my god. I'm just gonna. There was a point where I made mention that I'm gonna add some text, and I said, future self, maybe you can do that, and maybe next time, because I was like, there's no way. There was no way I was gonna be able to get it done. All right, Grumpus says maybe not. This is the new 720p. So listen, it looks better, damn it. All right, it looks much better than it did before. I mean, I could turn it back down to the other settings. You let me know. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Yes. Layouts, hotkeys. I should delve into these settings on there on StreamYard, but nope. Let's see. Anybody able to join us? Feel free. So today I actually cooked some beef ribs and some chicken wings.
Nice.
So yeah, I did film some, but it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. So I don't know if I'll actually do anything with the video. We'll see. I have a video already filmed for the second channel for tomorrow that just needs to be made go live. So that gives me another week to film. Well, to edit. I filmed a video this past weekend at the range. So I'm kind of like, I won't say I want to take some time to get to know this new editing software, but I don't want to rush anything. Like today, I definitely rushed that one. That was filmed on Monday, and I'm like, all right, I got to get it done, because I tried to open up the video editing software, the old software, on my new laptop, and it just gave me the finger. It said read between the lines. I don't know what settings were wrong, but it didn't do anything, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess that tells me I need to.
It's time.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because did it work on a 5-year-old laptop? Yes. And I don't. Like I said, dude, I was, like I said, I was up until 1 o'clock last night. I, of course, was just poking around, updating things on the laptop, updating MSI, updating MSI stuff, updating NVIDIA stuff, updating all types of other drivers, and updating the operating system. Then I'm like, let's see. Sean said I can't even really add text because I'm still using the free iMovie version. I think I'm going to upgrade to Final Cut Pro. That's what's up, man. Definitely. And you have that. You got a decent laptop. You got a decent MacBook not too long ago, so I'm sure it's probably supported. Either that, or you could probably I don't say upgrade, but you could probably use DaVinci. You going upstairs? No. Could you please? What? Hold on 1 second, guys.
So who else in here did some barbecuing this past weekend? And what'd you cook?
Are you working?
Anybody cook anything this past weekend, barbecue wise? I think Dash got pissed.
All right. I am back.
There
Drink
you
in
go.
hand. Head hurts now. All right, so my head is hurting and my jaw's hurting. My guy hooked me up. My guy was like, "Yo, it's been a minute since I've done something different. Try this vodka."
Sounded like you were tearing up somebody in the kitchen, like you're pissed off.
It was the ice machine,
there
the
you
ice
go.
maker.
It just
right.
sounded funny over the microphone.
Let's see. Okay, so Sean said, "Yeah, I got a new MacBook early this year. This been too cheap to pay the $300 for the upgraded software." So, I don't know about Final Cut Pro, but I know that DaVinci is $300 the same, and it's buy once, cry once. I will probably be purchasing that software. I'm gonna say soon, within the next week or so. So we're gonna see what this vodka does straight over ice. Scrog said he smoked some 2-inch thick ribeyes Saturday. Yes.
Nice.
All right. So Grumpus says, check out Dan Battelle, DaVinci for Noob series. He walks you through his transitioning from Filmora to DaVinci. He says good stuff. Hold on. Let's see. YouTube.com. B, what was that guy's name? Dan what?
Let's see here.
I was hoping it was still on the screen. Maybe not.
Oh, Dan Patel. Batel.
DaVinci. I think I have seen this guy. DaVinci Resolve for complete noobs. Anyone can edit YouTube video with DaVinci Resolve. Oh, this is a playlist. All right. So I have seen this guy before. The only problem is the videos are 2 years old, meaning they're probably an older version. I did see. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find this guy. Let's do a new tab. DaVinci Resolve. What do they call that thing? Oh gosh, freaking drawing the blank here. Masterclass. So I started watching this video. It's 5 hours long, and it's a month ago. It's a month old, and it shows the newest version. So the DaVinci 20 version. So hold on one second. I will post or paste a link to the video in the chat for Grumpus or anyone else who may be interested.
I'll probably
So let's see here. I'm trying to delete the timestamp from where. All right, there it is. So that is the video I started watching, and I was like halfway in, and then I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I can go ahead. I think I have a decent enough grasp to understand. That was when I tried to install it on the old laptop, and it was like it gave me the finger. Sean said, okay, hold on one second. I'm trying to catch up to the comments. Oh, that one. Okay, Scrog said he smoked them to 115 and seared on the gas grill. In tomorrow's video, do you remember that that little steak cooker that I got? I used it to cook.
Oh, that's right. That's right,
bruh. It
Good
was
stuff,
fantastic.
Nice.
I mean, when I say 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and I cooked a ribeye. So tomorrow's video is we went to Costco, and I got a whole boneless ribeye, and I trimmed it. I butchered it and trimmed it to like individual ribeyes.
Mhm.
And you guys, I'm gonna say you don't know, but you'll hear in tomorrow's video. I got a meat grinder, so I am planning to possibly use said meat grinder tomorrow and grind the trimmings from the ribeye, like the ribeye, that tail piece, and all of the other trimmings. I plan to try and grind that tomorrow in an effort to make smash burgers at some point soon.
I gotta ask, since you brought up smash
Hmm.
burgers,
Mm.
did you ever do
I
that?
used it.
Did you?
Yes, dude. I used it, and that thing it was fantastic.
Okay.
I used the pre wax paper, pre-made wax paper. Now,
Mhm.
mind you, I had to like get it set up properly because like I had some. Dude, I'm I'm
I
I'm gonna
kept
make a
waiting for
whole.
that video.
I know. So I can't always film when I'm doing different things. And sometimes when I am trying to cook dinner, I don't always feel like setting up the camera on top of it being already a day and then, you know, filming. So I know I need to get better at trying to film more, but at the same time, I want to film something that will actually get views. Me making smash burgers, yeah, it's folks have seen it. So, but um, I did make the smash burgers and use the wax paper and use the tortilla press, and it worked out fantastically.
Nice. Okay.
Um, yeah. Scrog says sounds good. He says ribs it is. I guess he was waiting for inspiration. Keon, what up, man? He says, hey, yo, what's up, Dash and Barbecue fam? Sean said he can't wait for ribs for tomorrow's video. Which one is it, Sean? Hmm. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Sean does watch way more of my ugly mug on YouTube than some people. Grumpus says Casey Ferris is the Da Vinci Goat. Yeah, is that the guy who? Yes, dude. I mean, he does decent tutorials on, I'll say, all types of software, but definitely, I started watching this Da Vinci, and I was like, oh my gosh, man, like what? So yeah. Um, we made our own bacon in school. Nice. I have not done a bacon making video. I have made bacon, say, numerous times, but I have not done a bacon making video. We almost got a pork belly when we were at Costco on Monday. So the thing was, we went to Costco Monday. I got the my little rewards check or cashback check from Costco, and I told my wife about it. I said, "Oh, we should probably go to Costco over the weekend or whatever." So after we picked up my daughter from school on Monday, she says, "Do you have that check with you for Costco?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we went to Costco and spent way too much money in Costco,
As
and
always.
then but I saw the laptop when I went on Monday, and I couldn't get it out of my mind. All day Tuesday, I researched, tried to find a better value laptop, and I couldn't. So Tuesday afternoon, of course, I went and picked it up. So yeah. So this is Sean understands. He says because there's no pain like filming and editing, and then crickets,
Crickets.
bruh, bruh. I mean, rightfully so. I knew that video that I put out yesterday was not going to be a banger video and get much views, but I was hoping the watch time would be decent. It is an hour-long video, so I mean, the average watch time on it. Hold on, let's see. What does it? I can't even tell you what it says. Let's go back and look at it.
I'll be
The
honest.
average.
I watched all the way till the concert started.
Okay, I mean, it was a concert. I mean, it
Yeah.
was. It is what it is. Videos. So let's see here. Analytics. Average duration. Oh, engagement. Average duration 7 minutes. I mean, an hour-long video. Well, it is what it
That's
is.
actually pretty decent compared to pull up one of your other videos, just a regular 15 or 20-minute video, and see what the average is. I'll bet you it's like down to 3 or 5.
So brisket and ribs on my insulated reverse flow smoker. Analytics. Now this video also does have 2,500 views, and it says engagement 10 minutes and 15 seconds on a 41-minute video. So that's 25%.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, look, average percent views. Look, I did that math pretty quickly. It's at 24.7%. Actually, let's go back and see what this one, analytics, engagement, 12.6%. Yeah, I mean, I don't say oddly enough, but I don't think I realized that the brisket and ribs on the insulated reverse flow smoker video had that many views on it. I mean, that is surprising. Let's see. Let's go back to one. Oh, here's one of the videos that this one has almost 20,000 views on it. Let's look at the analytics here. Engagement 7 minutes and 26 seconds on a 24-minute video, 13.2%. I mean,
that's about average.
Yeah, I guess. All right, Chachi, what up, man? How you doing? He says, "Hey, y'all, how's everyone?" Oh, what up? But not Quentin.
Hey, what up, Q?
Hang on, I gotta get my glasses so I can see Dash at 720p. Why are we starting off like that?
You started, brother. You started. You could have just came on and said nothing about the 720p camera. Just let it be. But no.
There we go. I mean, I went and bought Jimmy's bottle, and he's not even here.
I'm gonna say I can screenshot it and send it to him. Here, hold on. Let me put you on solo. Hold on, let me take this comment down. I will send him a text message. Hold on 1 second. Quentin is bummed you are not here. Where is he? Jimmy. Q is bummed that you are not here. Hey, shout out to the replay gang, just randomly. Definitely appreciate you guys who are replaying and watching this. All right, let's see. Daniel has it dumbed down for me because he's learning too. All right. I started to smell bad here, and I saw Chachi arrive, and that explained the smell. Damn. Grumpus says you were overdue for new hardware, man. Who you telling? So one of the things that I want to say is crazy is, you know, I'm an IT guy, so I'm like, yo, I need all the RAM possible, and I was kind of bummed that like a lot of these laptops only come with 32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, the majority of the video editing is happening via the video card and or the processor versus the RAM, like it used to.
Well,
so I'm like,
the RAM, when you're scrubbing through the video, that's where the RAM is critical.
Session number 1 just got back here. The door opened randomly. Baby? Oh.
It's a grown ass man.
Well, never mind. I heard the door and I'm like, what? Yeah, like who came in? Never mind. You must be cooking, Quentin. Wow, you must be cooking, Quentin, if you're smelling something bad. Keon says it was pink.
Uh-oh.
We don't even have to say anymore. It was pink. That was all enough said. Anyway, Quentin, what have you cooked lately?
I actually did ribs Sunday because I went.
Oh, what did you cook?
Stainless steel pan. That thing is just a lot of just sauteing veggies and stuff like that. I actually tried to do some ground beef today. That turned out actually very good. I was just curious if I could put like the ground beef in there without having to oil the pan, and you got to oil the pan. So I was like, okay, I'll make sure I take that note down. But it was fine. I put the tomatoes in first, put the oil, let them do their thing, and then chop those up in the pan, and then put the ground beef in. I made my own little sauce. It was turned out pretty good. So
That's
very
what's
happy
up.
with that pan.
You said what? I'm sorry.
Me? Oh, I was just saying my tomato sauce. So they turned out really good. So
oh, you're very happy with the pan. That's what I didn't hear. Let's see. One of these days, Quentin is going to actually film and edit a video. You gonna be like Grumpus?
I mean, I don't do anything that's interesting. So. I mean, no one's gonna watch. I did. I filmed me catching a whole fish in the middle of the freaking this random ass place on this nice kayak. 8 people watched that video. So.
Well, there are things that you need to do in order to try and get, like making sure that you have keywords and
the algorithm. You got to appeal to it.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, trust me, it is not easy. Building a second channel has taken me over a year to get over 1,000 subscribers. A year.
Let me go back to that. People watch that video.
What
like
video?
200 views or something. 200 maybe views.
You said what? I'm sorry.
I think like 200 views in that video.
Here, post the link to the in the. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. 109.
109. All right. Post the link, and we will watch it. We'll boost your viewership. I think I'm already subscribed to your channel, right?
The thing is, I don't own this kayak anymore, or I don't live in Florida, so it's kind of funny.
So you're perpetrating.
I mean, I'm out here.
Adjacent, you're kayak adjacent right now. Big Smoke Barbecue. He says, "Hey, yo, fam, hold on. All right, there's the link for the video." James Simon, hold up. What up, man? A member. That's what's up. Thank you, James. I appreciate you. I don't push that. I probably should. I mean, it's just one of those things where I don't know what to do or show, or I mean, I try to post videos early, but like things like today happened where I got a laptop and I'm still uploading the video to YouTube right now as I speak for tomorrow. It's only showing 21%, so this thing is going to be uploading for hours. I feel like, dude, what are you doing? Oh,
I'm toasting.
See now.
Your new laptop.
Oh, thanks. I have a vodka-like substance in my cup.
Sorry, Jimmy. Now, remember last time I did not like Weller's at all. This was my least favorite. But Jimmy got this, and I was like, all right, let me give it a try. Not even like a decent cap. Wow. This is $100 bottle, by the way.
So, Q, are you like trolling there, or is that what are you doing?
I can't see. Trolling what?
Trolling on your video.
Yeah.
No, he's paddling.
Yes, I am. Yeah, that's
I thought it was paddle.
No. You're talking about the rods in the back. Yeah, they're just out. I'm not actually
Oh,
fishing
gotcha.
immediately.
Wait, I don't want that. I want to click the damn. Oh wait, I gotta go to YouTube in order to click the link. Golly, this
smells
first redfish.
the other one.
It smells what?
A lot better than the other one.
So what camera was this? Was this an Insta360 camera?
No, man, I told you I'm like the what is the GoPro?
GoPro
360 thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot better than the other one.
Are you eating on a sugar cane?
Black him out.
Okay, all right. I was like, I wasn't gonna put you out there like that.
Let me tell you, the black out determines if I'm gonna stay fishing or not. If I don't get a bite, by the time that black out is gone, I'm out of there. Pack up everything, we out.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm not.
That's a decent barometer.
Yeah, that's my time. That's all I got.
I understand. Oh, that's funny. I haven't 18 subscribers. Look, and I commented on the video 2 years ago.
We watched this on the stream, I think. That's where the views came from.
But you didn't answer. You didn't respond to his comment.
He did.
I
did.
Not in YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right, I see it. My bad.
He did. I'm about to say I would have given him so much grease. Like, damn, I went out there, commented on your video, and you didn't even reply. Look. Chris said adjacent shots fired.
We're not even. I don't even own it though. Like it's not even like adjacent. Like I'm not even. I have not neither one of those I own anymore.
The rods, you still have the rods? Or you sold them too?
The rods are definitely still here. Those rods are not going anywhere. I'm gonna be buried with those rods. That's for damn
sure. Said Dashing folks. He said, "What's up?" James, man, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate you becoming a member. I will. Yeah, man. I'll thank you. I don't.
You'll figure something out.
I'm sorry. We're not even going to say I won't figure something out because I'm not even going. Bruh. I'm doing good to get a video up on Tuesday and Thursday. Like, real good. Marlon, holy cow.
I don't understand Marlon at all. I don't get it. That's a new place, though.
How you doing, Marlon?
So bright.
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing?
What up, Marlon?
He in 720p as well.
It's a
He's lower than 720p.
What did he say?
So he's trying to clown because I got a new laptop and the laptop webcam is only 720p. The same as my old laptop that was 5 years old. Man. You know, he got jokes in that, I guess. You just keep sipping on your Wellers. There you go. Maybe it'll actually become funny.
I actually like this one.
What? How old is that one?
I think there's an age on this.
It is. It's got to be aged, let's say 3-5 years. That's so 480, Marlon. Grumpus.
I haven't used. I don't use my laptop to do
this.
So
you have a webcam when you're doing your thing, Marlon?
Or are you using a phone?
No, I have a camera.
Okay.
Oh.
Trust me, I'm way up here when I'm doing the shows. Like, and my co-host has a camera that's motion sensitive. Yeah. So, and he's very animated when he talks. You know how he likes to talk with his hands and blah 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 and everything else. So I think he's gotten better better with it. But when he was first starting out, it would be like, so that's what I was trying to say. And then I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, oh, that's my camera. I got the.
Yeah.
I'm like,
those are pretty cool cameras, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna see about maybe before I purchase something, maybe seeing about using just like my regular old camera here. Like the last time I tried to use the Pocket 3, it was trying to do the sound from the stream through the camera, and like that wasn't working. I'm like, no, I need just the video from the camera and the sound from the headphones, but it didn't work out properly. But anyway,
when I first started when I was being cheaper, I was using a camera as a microphone, and I sounded like this when I was talking on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, dog, I got to get a microphone.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Marlon, what you been up to, man? You been cooking anything lately?
No. I've been working third shift, so I've been sleeping throughout the day. But since I know my audience is not going to be on here, I've just been told that I'm moving into day shift again and giving the weekend back.
Nice.
So I may be back to cooking out again.
That's what's up. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
What up?
Have your cousin visited you yet?
Yes, I did.
You have?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Okay.
When's the video coming out?
You what?
When's this video coming out?
Yeah.
I did not take a video while I was down there, but I did get a picture. So hold on. I'm going to find that picture and prove to you that I was there, because I just to shut y'all up.
By the way, this is 7 years.
It's been 5. Okay. It was 5.
No, the Wellers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm about to say, she bought her house 5 years ago.
Dash, that's nothing to brag about. It's only
I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging.
What?
I'm just saying
5.
that y'all been
time in
giving
5 years.
You literally have been to Texas more times in 5 years.
That's a valid point.
I'm not disagreeing.
Valid
I'm not disagreeing.
You've seen me more in what, a year and a half? We ain't even related.
We have met at mutual places. It's not like I have gone.
You've been to my house, have you not? You wrecked my freaking table up there. Still gotta get that fixed.
I wrecked the table.
Yeah. Pull it up.
I put his table together for him because he was inept and couldn't put it together.
It's not what I said.
Yeah.
You don't know how to put a
That's
table.
not what you said. No, he does not. He does not.
A table?
A table. A table.
Totally fine. That
It was not totally fine. All right. Let's see. I'm going to present a image file. Damn
This is some AI. This is gonna be AI.
No, that's not AI. Funny though. Now I gotta find the picture in the.
No, Angela said we took a picture.
Yep, I'm.
She confirmed. Oh.
Which is
You funny? Yeah, I got jokes. That's funny. All right, I am.
Which Quentin is still kind of sad that I have to show proof.
It's not even that I had to show proof. So this was the picture. I was leaving. I was getting ready to leave out. She's like, "Oh, we gotta get a picture." So I had to stop, get out of the car, and take a picture. So yes, I was at Angela's house. So you happy now? Are you happy now?
No, not really, because that means it'll be another.
Oh my god! It will not. It will not. It will not. It will not.
Her daughter will be going to college.
Oh man.
And you just happen to be in the neighborhood, so you just happen to drop out and congratulate
So,
her.
Scruggs says, I remember the day a 486 DX with 4 mega, I guess,
Oh my God.
megabits of RAM ruled. 640 megabyte hard drive, AOL on CD. Them was days, man.
No, as soon as you said AOL on CD, whoa.
I remember having a Commodore playing Qbert on a Commodore and having to run the program via the command line
Yes.
in DOS.
Yep.
Okay. In DOS. So when I say I was teaching computers and was teaching folks how to do batch files and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh my God, I remember this from when I was a kid. And my students were like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I used to have to, like, you know how you double click on something to run it? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I had to type in the word run and the name of the program to run it, the executable rather, in order for it to run, and then it would open up and then it popped up a GUI. It didn't just like clicking. No. Yeah.
The good old days, where you had to make a decision between being on the computer or being on the phone.
Or being on the internet. So listen, my mom was like, we're not going to have the internet block my phone. I want to be able to talk on the phone. So she had a second phone line installed in our house. And that second phone line was my phone number. So that and that was the whole thing. It was like the computer was in the basement and we had that second line in the basement with the router. And it was, boom, that's where I spent so much time on chat rooms, 15, 16. No. Like, seriously, I have friends to this day that I met on like a Philly hip hop, chat room, and still talk to them. I'm gonna say to this day. I mean, Facebook friends, and I text from time to time, but still.
Hey, Dad,
but dude, I'm telling you,
I want to see if you remember this. Maybe it's a Southern thing. I don't know. We used to be able to get 2 lines on the same number.
So not the same number. It was
on the same phone.
You could get 2 lines on the same, but not the same number. If you like, I remember the primary number and the secondary number, but my mom was like, "Nah, we're not even doing that." We had a whole separate phone line for the computer, and
no, it wasn't about the computer.
Yeah.
It was about being a player.
Nah.
You would give your primary number to your employee, your mom, your family.
Yeah.
Your secondary was you would sit there and you would play like 30 to 40 seconds of a slow song before you say, hey.
Listen, I remember them. I remember those days. I mean, those voicemail days, but yeah. Look, Grumpus says AOL on a 3.5-inch floppy.
Yep.
I don't remember AOL on floppy. I remember AOL on
CDs.
I'm about to say it was on CDs. I don't remember.
CDs. I didn't floppy.
Scruggs says use that DOS prompt in Windows more than anything in Windows. Yeah. Look, DOS, the original spell checker. Grumpus says. Sure enough. So the whole thing is, though, Grumpus, if you were smart enough to navigate to your directory, you could start typing in the first couple letters of whatever it was you were doing, and then press tab, and it would fill out the rest for you. So I run a antivirus update every week, and I go into DOS on these servers and run the antivirus update via DOS command or a batch script. But I have to run the batch script. And there's a couple like shell scripts and batch scripts that run in conjunction. So the shell script and then the antivirus, it copies the antivirus updates and then updates to each of the server lists. I mean, it's not it's not that complicated of a batch script, but it's just navigating to the and I was about to say folder, to the directory. Let's get it right. To the directory where the and it's 2 directories deep. So to where the executable batch script is, run that batch script, and then it runs a few different batch scripts to update all of the servers. It's a work of genius because I used to have to go in and manually update each of the servers. And when I say there's probably 50 servers, and I used to have to go in and manually update them and just run this executable. And then of course, when the executable runs, it takes. So I used to like stack 10 of them at a time and let them run, and then clear them out, stack another 10 at a time, let them run. Because by the time I got to the 10th one, the first one should hopefully be done. And when one of my coworkers put together the script, I was like, fantastic. So, yeah.
And Grumpus, you ain't never lied. When you do coding and you miss one freaking letter, character, what, man?
Yeah. About how using AI to code, and I was like, why have I never thought of that? And I used ChatGPT a couple days ago to create a batch script to delete some unwanted files. Actually, not delete, to move some files from like the there's an LRF file on the Pocket 3 and the Action 5 cameras, right? So whenever I film something, there's LRF files, an MP4 file, and then a WAV file. So the LRF is low resolution format, LRF, and that's so that if I want to transfer the video directly to my phone or edit it on the camera or on my phone in that app, I can do that. So it's like a really low resolution file. Then there's the MP4 file, which is the regular 4K, 60 frames a second, huge file. And then there's the WAV file, which is the backup of the audio that's recorded from the microphones, just in case the microphone doesn't work or whatever. And when I say, I'm tired of going in and selecting files and dragging them to, I'm like, write me a batch script, double click on this batch script, and it says, move the LRF files to this particular folder. Boom. Do that. Once it's done, clicking close the batch script. To close the command line, and then same thing. It'll move the MP4 files and the WAV files. I don't have to do any. I feel kind of guilty that I'm not dragging and dropping anymore, but it's so simple. I'm like, why didn't I think of this sooner? Why didn't I do it sooner? Not even think about it, but why didn't I do it sooner? Oh man, this one right here. Yo, Scrog said right? Doom on those floppies. I'm gonna take it back even further. What was it was like Warsteiner or Warstein, or it was War something. It was like the precursor to Doom. But it was the same thing, walking around the castle and, shooting people up. And Wolfenstein. That one.
Yeah. I'm going to go further than that. What was the one where you was in a wagon going across the country?
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
That I won't say that doesn't count because that was in school. I played Oregon Trail on an Apple IIgs. Maybe that's where my deep run hatred for Apple started, from the Oregon Trail, dying dysentery.
I was waiting for a kid to say something.
Shots fired, and it landed perfectly.
Don't do that.
So Scrog says, is it just me or dash audio skipping? I'm sorry. Castle Wolfenstein. Yes. Look, Scroggs is Wolfenstein. Oh yeah. Wolfenstein. Yeah. Oregon Trail for sure. Definitely.
Oregon.
I still remember my computer science teacher in elementary school. His name was Harold Russell. Dude, Mr. Russell. Mr. Russell was a character. Let's put it that way. And we had I known that, like, I think Mr. Russell would be proud of the computer person I've become. Oh, so speaking of computer person, right? So I told you guys I got this last night, right? I had to update stuff last night, and I'm like, I've told you guys about my network attached storage, and I'm like, I'm trying to, map to the drives, kind of set the computer up like I had my other one set up where I mapped drives and did this and did that. Well, the computer was like, nah, bro, we're not mapping nothing. I'm like, why can't I map just drive? The drive is there. I'm like, I had both laptops open, the new one and the old one. And I'm like, the new one it's working. Uh-oh. Marlon dropped off. I'm like, it's working. I'm connected to I'm like, let me make sure I can see it via the web. Like, is it offline? Like, what? I reset it. It had been up for 100 and some odd days. And I'm like, all right, well, let me just go ahead and reset it because something's wrong. I was like, all right, you know what? I can't figure it out. And then I finally read something that said that Microsoft 11 Home cannot do there's like a network limitation.
You need
and I'm
Pro.
like, what?
11 Pro.
So luckily for me, it used to be called MSDN subscription. Now it's called something else. But through my job, I have an MSDN subscription. So I was like, Microsoft.com, give me that key. Went out, got a key, and put the key in, and it was like, oh hey, let's upgrade your device.
Your network. Yeah.
Upgraded my device, and then also installed the Office suite again. Yay, work. So I did that last night, and then I'm like, all right, cool. Well, by the time that was all said and done, it was 1:00 in the morning. So I'm like, yo. But yeah, like I said, my early computer science teacher would be pretty proud, I think, of the computer person I've become.
Did you ever?
The game of. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the game that we were swapping back and forth was Top Gun on floppy.
Oh no, I played Top Gun on
Original Top Gun.
I want to say, did I ever play it on computer?
C64.
I don't know. I didn't have Top Gun 4 Commodore.
Yeah.
I had Qbert. Like, I vividly remember playing Qbert like for hours. There's even a picture. My mom has a picture of me like at Christmas, and we had a piano. Well, still, my mom still has a piano, but we had a piano in our living room, and the Commodore was set up on the piano, and I'm in my footy pajamas playing Commodore like around Christmas or in the winter, because that was the only time you wore footed pajamas. But I've seen, I probably could like tell you what color pajamas they were too. But I mean, I vividly remember seeing this picture, and I mean, I remember playing the game, but I don't remember like that picture or anything else about it. If it helps, imagine autocorrect as a tiny little elf on your phone who's trying so hard to be helpful, but in fact is quite drunk. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Great win last weekend. Hell yeah, brother. I had to leave the house before it caved on me. My wife was actually crying. Listen, I was on the range when I heard the call and didn't even, when I heard that the field goal was blocked, my coworker Brooke and I, if you've seen my other channel, you know who Brooke is. My coworker Brooke and I, we were cheering, like jumping up and down, high-fived each other. Totally missed the fact that there was a touchdown that happened after the block happened. I didn't know there was a touchdown until like later that night, 9:30, 10 o'clock that night, and I'm like, OMG, the Eagles scored a touchdown after the block. Like, I sent her a message like, yo, did you see they scored a touchdown too? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we were so busy cheering, high-fiving on the range while other people were around us. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even hear the rest of the call. Didn't even hear it. Didn't matter though. Didn't matter. Talk about an instant classic. Instant classic. Instant classic. Scrog says, "What is this? Is this? Oh, is that supposed to be like the Oregon Trail covered wagon?" Yes, it can. What up, man? How you doing this evening? Yes, I can. All right, I think it's time for me to go get some more vodka to try to help dull this pain. It's not happening. Oh, it's not working.
Surprised you did the live stream, even though you had all this stuff going.
I tried to. I won't say remain true, but I tried to be here. It is. I don't say it's a constant, but I try to be here. I try to be here. Oh my gosh, let's see how much longer I want to upload. Oh, it's only 29%. This is going to take like all.
Why are you?
Why what? Oh, I went to the dentist earlier today and had a. I had a crown that broke. I broke a crown a few weeks ago, and I got. Say they put in a new posting cord in order to put in a new crown. Cap, crown. So my jaw hurts from where I was poked with the Novocaine. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be back.
So cute. Go ahead, Merlin.
I was gonna say, Quinn, are you working right now, or what are you doing?
No, I'm just looking at more bourbon.
How often you go fishing, Q?
When I was down in Florida, probably every weekend.
Ooh, nice.
Since I moved up here, hardly, because I'm more of a saltwater guy. So the saltwater around here, we don't really have. It's like an hour plus drive from me to like Annapolis, where I actually get the saltwater. We have the brackish Potomac, but that's all dirty and nothing in there you can actually eat. So, and if I'm gonna go fish, I prefer to catch things that I would prefer to eat versus just like catching them to throw them back all the time. Even though I'm throwing everything back that I caught, so kind of. But now I'm in the mood to eat.
What do you like to fish for?
Down in Florida, I was targeting the redfish on the video, flounder.
Okay.
The sea trout. Sea trout is probably one of my favorite. And then, but the flounder is much more of an experience to like play. So sea trout and flounder are very interesting to catch. I think sea trout tastes the best. I think flounder is probably the most rewarding because if you can actually fillet it properly and get the meat out without destroying it, you feel very satisfied with that process. So, those are the three. Now I also do some blue crabbing as well, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I think my goal is I'm gonna get a boat and try to do some more like not really inshore, but like a little bit offshore to go for like what's the fish?
Tuna,
marlin.
No, the freaking God.
Is it tuna?
Like the stripers?
No, what is this stupid thing? Oh, also mango snapper. I like catching mango snapper. They're small. They're like get one mil out of those. I'm not really.
One of my dreams is actually to go out deep sea fishing and see if I can catch a tuna.
Whether you come visit me in Florida, I'll take you out there. We won't probably catch anything, but I'll take you out there.
George says he lives 2 blocks away from the beach. He says he has an 18-inch limit on summer flounder. Damn, man, Quentin, we need to take a ride up to George house.
Hell yeah, 18. That's a big one. That's a hell of a fillet.
Damn.
I've only been.
George got RC cars. He got grills. And he fishes. Hell yeah.
Only been deep sea fishing once, but the ocean's about an hour and a half away from me, so it's not that far out. But
We got about a 2 hour. No, that's not true. We just went to Myrtle Beach. That was 3 hours.
You know,
Three and a half.
from Myrtle Beach.
Huh?
I thought it was further than that. I mean, yeah, I thought it was further away than that.
We just came back like 2 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago, yeah. To the beach, went to a seafood place, and came back home the same day.
You went to a Calabash seafood. They're all Calabash seafood down there.
Freaking king mackerel, I'm thinking of. God.
Oh.
Y'all had one of those cookies, the cobbler cookies? Yeah, that's pretty good. So I used to go deep sea fishing with my father-in-law, and I haven't been in a few years since my van broke down. But
Well, silent, finally. R.I.P. to the homie.
Mm-hmm. See you when I get there. Yeah, and sea bass, black sea bass, and man, black sea bass are fantastic. And I used to. Everyone else would usually just like drop their jigs straight down, like the captain will put us over top of a school of fish, and I would fish off of the bow of the ship, and I would usually like cast out trying to because the sea bass would be outside of the school of fish, kind of eating similar things. So I used to fish outside of the school of porgy of lure. I would use a spoon versus using like the straight double or triple hooks on a bottom jig, I guess. What up, Susie? Hi, Susie. Hello, Dasher family. Oh boy, Laura's here. Laura, I'm telling you right now, if I yawn, I yawn. I was up last night till after 1 o'clock in the morning, and had to get up this morning for 6 o'clock to be at work.
Here's the excuses.
No, that's not.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That is
I'm kidding.
reality.
Once again.
Yeah. Shoot.
No, we do over in this area on the West Coast. It's salmon fishing. That's the big thing. Is
I would love to go salmon fishing.
Atlantic or Pacific salmon. Not my jam. Give me Atlantic salmon.
I feel like the setup to catch those is just y'all's rods just look insane to catch those. Like y'all have like some of the flags, the spoons, the whole. I'm like, Mike, how many things on there you need?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I've only gone once, so I'm more of a stream fisherman. I like stream fishing.
Going for trout out there. I would just be targeting the crab,
rainbow trout.
Yeah, rainbow.
Yeah, the rainbow. Yeah, that's that.
Good
Susan
fighting.
Says she just got back from the range. Pew pew pew.
Nice.
Or maybe she's talking about like the driving range and not the shooting range. Which range? You need to specify, Susie, just so we make sure. George says one of the best bites is hooking a gator bluefish. Yo, I caught a bluefish when I was deep sea fishing. That thing, dude, it pulled so hard. It was crazy. And then they said that they needed to like bleed it out like right there on the boat because the oils and everything inside of it would basically make it rot from the inside out if you didn't clean it right there. I also caught a fish called a tautog. It was a blackfish. Dude, I was like trying to take it off my hook, and the first mate was like, "Don't put your hand anywhere near that thing.
No,
it will bite your finger off." And I'm like, "What?" And they said, "Yeah, it crunches up stones and will eat the crustaceans whole, and it has a set of molars similar to our molars in the back of its like throat. It's ridiculous." But that was one of the best fish I've ever caught. It's like I said, aside from the black sea bass, they're definitely high on the list. And then, of course, the porgies are really good eating fish too. I have a
No.
pew pew situation. I left you a message. I thought it would be fixed tonight, but the gunsmith was gone. Oh, all right. Well, shot a Glock tonight instead of my Sig. Really enjoyed the Glock. You need to get yourself a Canic. Shoot a Canic, and then you'll be like Glock who, Glock what? I'm telling you. But you also have way more years of service than I do, and I'm particular to my Canics. Laura's funny. Better to see that yawn with so close. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Marlon, you got something coming up this weekend, or when you coming back on day shift so you can be cooking again?
The 30th
Oh, all right. So that basically the end of the week. Next week.
next week. Yep.
Boy, this month
Um,
went by fast.
Hey, and the funny thing about
This
it
month,
is,
this year, dude.
Yeah.
the first thing I'm doing is pulled pork because I haven't done it in 2 years now. I think this is the second year I didn't do it not once last year.
How's your garden coming along, Marlon?
Uh-huh. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yep.
Grumpus says, "Can't we all just get along?" Oh boy, boy. I have a gun as my throwdown, but I gotta qualify with my Sig or my Glock tomorrow. Oh, the Leosa qualification. I know what that is. Is it Leosa or is it like active? Which one, Susie? I don't say I help a lot of people, but I see a lot of folks coming in and practicing for their Leosa qualifications.
I gotta get me a pew pew, and I just
You be bullshitting. That's what it is. Go ahead and say it.
probably. I'm not gonna fight you on that. Probably.
Oh my gosh. All right, we are. I'm going to. I'm gonna cut this one short soon because it is not getting any better. Actually, the little bit of Novocaine I had is gone, and talking is not helping. So, can't we all? Can't we all just get along? That would be a great shirt. I'm gonna. Oh boy. Mm. The crazy thing is the Canik is a Turkish company, and the actual Turkish pronunciation is Janik, like Janick, like Janik. But I don't know how from a C they get the pronunciation of a J. But that's so it'd be like Janik. We all get along. Mm-hmm. My department qualifications for the state. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Well, good luck with that. It must be that time of year. I know other folks are qualifying around the same time. Mm. Mm-hmm. Or does it have to be around? Or is it around like your birthday or something, Susie? Or is that just like coincidental? Hmm. I know in
Oh,
the state of Maryland, um, your wear and carry license expires on the last day of your birth month. I don't know why or who set that up, but it expires around your birthday. How does Spanish J sounds like H? I guess you're right.
Yeah. Jalisco,
Jesus.
jalapeno,
Ha ha ha.
jalapeno.
I
That
gave you.
cracks me up.
I
That
gave
cracks me
you
up when you see people
Jesus.
J A ha 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 ja 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 ja. Uh, Susie says sorry for you're in discomfort. Hope is better tomorrow. Good to see you guys in the chat. Yes indeed. I am. Mm, I'm trying to get to 2 hours, but we are. Woohoo! Ask her to send me some too, Bree.
I had it's been years. I mean, I don't even think I was married yet. It's been years. I had 4 teeth removed at the same time. And they gave me codeine. And
Oh wow.
it did nothing. The Tylenol worked better.
You can't take Tylenol anymore.
We're moving
Oh,
on. We're
moving on. Just let it go. Just let it go.
We let it go.
Oh man. Oh man. Hold
Go.
on. Susie said it was coincidental. Susie said, Angela, happy birthday on Monday. If you're still in the chat, yes. So George says 600 milligrams of ibuprofen should help get rid of the pain. Listen, I would be taking like 2 400s, and I have a high tolerance for pain. I don't know why or how that might be, but I have a high tolerance for pain medicine.
Yeah, I got hours before mine wear off. I take something that's all day pain medicine. You are lying to have. It ain't all day. I got a good 2 hours and
so Marlon, speaking of taking codeine or whatever, I had a tooth pulled, and I don't know if it was a wisdom tooth or it was just a tooth pulled. But the doctor gave me Vicodin, okay, and I'm like, okay, and the doctor, I've told this before, I've said this before. The doctor's like, oh, what you want to do is make sure you take one of these now and then take it again in 4 hours and stay on top of it so that you don't have any pain. Well, for whatever reason, I had the hiccups, right? I got the hiccups, and I had the hiccups, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm taking this medicine. Day 1, taking the medicine. Day 2, taking the medicine. Still having hiccups. I've had the hiccups for 2 days now, right? Day 3, I'm at work, and I'm like, oh, I happen to miss the dose by an hour. My hiccups stopped, and I'm like, well, the doctor told me to take the medicine, and mind you, I'm all of 16, 17 years old. Actually, I was older than that because I had to been 18 because I was working in New Jersey. I'm like, oh, missed the dose, and then my hiccups went away. I'm like, oh my God, my hiccups went away. Finally, it took 3 days for my hiccups to go away. Oh wait, it's time for me to take my medicine. Came right back. I said, yo, I'm not taking another one of these damn pills. It gave me the
Vicodin,
hiccups.
it doesn't do anything for me.
It took me 3 days to figure it out.
I never take it Vicodin, but I took the codeine. And you did they put you to sleep? Because they put me to sleep. Okay.
No, just local. I say local anesthesia, but local numbing.
But
I've never actually. I've been put to sleep one time. I had to have a. I won't say a second set, but I had a extra tooth in my mouth. So when I was younger, I was getting ready to get braces, and they did an X-ray, and they found, or they saw extra teeth. They said it's common, but not very common. That some people just have it and they don't realize it. But because of the fact that I was getting braces and they were trying to move my teeth, those teeth were just getting away, and it wouldn't, because they were in my gum, and it wouldn't work. So I went to a surgeon and they cut the teeth out. But that was the only time I have been put out for dental work, like knocked out. And that was funny because I remember it was an older black woman. She said, "Baby, we gonna put you to sleep." She said, "I need you to count that. I need you to count down from 10." I'm like, 10, 9, 8,
Boom.
7. I woke up and I was like, "Am I on 6, 5?" And the lady was like, "Baby, we done. You can stop counting." I said, "But I didn't get the 1." Now, mind you, I'm all of 13, 14 years old. I'm like, "I didn't get the 1." She said, "Baby, you can stop. We finished." I was like, "But I didn't get the 1."
Okay, I would tell the whole situation. I went for 1 tooth. They found 4 they had to remove, including my wisdom tooth. Then they went. is your gums always this big? And I went, yeah, pretty much all my life. It was like, okay, well, do you want to go ahead and just saw them down? I was like, yeah, since you're already in there.
Mm.
So my go to sleep medicine was in my hand, which y'all need to stop doing that, man. That ain't cool. And they told me from 100. And I don't know where I stopped at. I think I got to 97 maybe, and I was done. But the worst thing was I woke up momentarily in the middle of it, and I heard them cracking the tooth to get it out. And
Yeah,
I
they
must have
wiggle it in the jaw, like they not break it, but
no. I heard them cracking it, like.
But that was it. It might have been in your jaw, like the root, because I definitely, seeing and hearing tooth being pulled, like you just hold on to it, and it's kind of like a pole in the ground, and you wiggle it enough, and it breaks the foundation, and then it can be pulled out. So that's probably what you heard was the tooth in your jaw, not necessarily the tooth being broken.
I grew up
speaking from experience.
I grew up in the hood, so the first thing I did was reach up. Somebody grabbed me, like, bruh. I'm like, bruh, you in my mouth. Hey, if I'm going out swinging.
If we're sharing dental
stories,
disasters,
you never know.
So I was, third grade, and my cousin came to live with us. He was in high school at the time, and he had his football helmet and his football gear, and he placed it in between the two beds. He was sleeping in my room, and I rolled out of bed one morning, hit my head on his football helmet, so it chipped my front tooth. So they put cap on it, but because I was still growing, the caps would just keep falling off. So through school, I went with the chipped tooth. And then in high school, the tooth finally died. And when it did, it completely abscessed my whole mouth was just like 3 times the size. It was so abscessed.
Wow.
And so I went into emergency, the dentist and stuff. And so they said, well, we got to get all this, we got to drain everything out. Yep. We got to drain it out. Right. So they shot me up with a local anesthesia and came back, poked around, and he goes, do you feel that? And I'm like, yeah. So he goes, all right. So they gave me some more. Nothing was, he goes, there is absolutely nothing we could give you that's going to knock you out, but we got to drain this. And he goes, we have to drain this. And we got to drill a hole through the tooth into the gum so all the abscess and the pus and everything else could come out. And he goes, we're going to have you suck on it to have it come out, right? Because there was so much. I said, okay. And he goes, I'm not going to lie to you. He goes, this is going to hurt. So he did it, and it hurt. It hurt. And then I heal really fast. Just like some of you, I know Susie said it as well. I've got a high tolerance of pain, but I heal really fast. So I had to go back in the next day, and they had to re-drill it because it all sealed up. And so they had to put in a tube into the hole that they drilled, so it wouldn't seal up, and it was bad. But
cool story, bro.
I was being nice with the description too.
No. I was asleep. Nah, bro.
Oh, I was wide awake. There was absolutely nothing they could do.
I knew I got sick on the way home, and my girlfriend / wife now had to pull over on the side of the highway, but
George says, hey boss lady, my appendix was perforated and it felt like I was stabbed with a butter knife. Well, look, I would love to continue these horror stories. Shout out to the replay gang, fellas. I'm gonna end it so I can mm, try to find. I don't even know what I'm gonna find. I'm just gonna go to sleep at this point. Anyway, you guys.
That's what you
Re-
think.
replay keyword ... tooth fairy.
Oh,
That's a good one.
well played.
That is a good one.
Well played. Well played. That is, man, diabolical right there. Anyway, if you make it to the end, you heard B. We might have to dub him the keyword generator.
Well, you got me around.
No, that's what I'm saying. You are the keyword generator. We're gonna W the keyword generator.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys be easy. Thank you, Quentin, Brian, Marlon. I appreciate you. Susie's still here. George is still here. Angela, Grumpus, Simon. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you. Can we wish? We're gonna wish Angela and Susie happy birthday because they will have their birthdays before. But after that, we are going to. And I apologize to Bumpy. I did not mention Bumpy's birthday. So Bumpy's birthday is before. No, it's after the next live stream. So we should get to wish Bumpy a happy birthday on the next live stream prior to his birthday. Anyway, y'all be easy. Thank you so very much again for always hanging out. I appreciate you. Good night. We will do this again in a week. Hopefully this video for tomorrow. We're up. Oh, it's at 41% right now. Woo, woo. Yeah, maybe by the morning it will actually finish and I can. What did you say, Marlon?
No, I was about to say go to bed and it'll be there in the morning.
Oh yeah, definitely. Trust me, this has been an all day ordeal. Anyway, all right, guys, thank you so much again. I'll talk to you later. Peace. And we are gone.
All right. Take